Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sedona International Film Festival 2024. I'm Tanya June Moore, and boy, this year is filled with great films. And I want to give a huge shout out to all of our staff and our volunteers. And in the last video, if you watched, our signage for making sure that everybody gets where they're going and everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen, because we really appreciate everything that you do for us. So thank you so much. And I'm blessed to be here with another incredible filmmaker. Please introduce your film and yourself.
My name is Umar Malik. My film is The Day Of.
Hmm.
It's about a mom talking to her daughter during a school shooting on the phone.
Man, this is a wild ride.
Yes.
I had to really take some deep breaths. It's very relevant to today. Now, is this an experience that you've had? I want to get that out there first.
No, not at all. But it's an experience that many Americans have gone through,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Yes. And did you write the script?
Yeah, I wrote it.
Wow. Okay. Now, the acting in this is truly incomparable. Where did you find, especially the mother? I mean, the dad is incredible too,
Yeah.
but where did you find the actress that plays the lead in this?
Well, Jennifer LaFleur is somebody I met at the Tallgrass Film Festival in 2000.
Oh my goodness.
Me and her were both in the same short block, and it was like during COVID, so the only interaction we had was like a Zoom call we had with all the filmmakers that were in the same short block, and that's how I kind of met her. And then she sent me I wasn't able to watch her film, so she sent it to me later, and it was amazing. She acted it and directed it, and it was an amazing film. And it was about a mom talking to her daughter and the relationship with the daughter. And
Wow.
so when I wrote this film, at first I didn't think about her, but as I was like thinking about casting, like her name just like popped up in my head, and I was like, oh, she would be perfect. Like she did a film that was about like this relationship with a daughter before, and she's an amazing actress. So
Well, she really carries this off, and I
she
love
does.
this story. Thank you, because this is what the Sedona Film Festival is really about. We love bringing filmmakers together, like that 2002, right? And then watching them evolve and create something together. We get a
Yeah,
lot of that here.
yeah,
So, Tall Grass Festival is an incredible
yeah. It's
festival,
great.
and knowing that it can go back that far.
To 2020, not 2002. Did I say
You
2002?
said 2002, so
Oh
I
my
got
God,
super
2020.
excited.
Yeah,
And then you
2020.
said COVID, and I got a little
Yeah,
confused. But anyway, still, you're
yeah,
coming together to create something that's really wonderful.
yeah.
Um, I'm going to be really curious to see how our audiences react to this, because our audiences are incredible, and they
Yeah.
will ask you questions that I believe that you may not be expecting.
Yeah,
So I can't wait.
I hope so.
They will, trust
Yeah.
me. If there's one thing I know, it's our audiences are the best audiences in the world, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Um, where are you going next with this film? And then, how do you want to do distribution? Where do you want this to end up?
I mean, I kind of want it to be online, I think. I want it to be able to be seen by as many people as possible. I mean, it's an incredibly relevant film. I mean, unfortunately, it's never not relevant, this film,
Right.
because there's always some sort of mass shootings happening in this country.
Yes.
And when it happens, like, obviously we all feel terrible and we know that what's happening is wrong, but rarely do we see, like, the actual, like, human experience of what that means and kind of the consequences of what we're failing to do as a society.
Yeah, I really feel like this needs to be on some websites and
Yeah,
some support group
totally.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it is like a very heavy and direct
But there's something
portrayal.
about it's. I want to warn everybody. Yes, there's some triggering points in this,
Yeah,
but it's well done and it's very direct in a
yeah,
way that gets you all the way through it without making you drag on
right,
and
yeah,
be in it too long. There's definitely a beautiful cadence to it. There's not just this
yeah,
you're going to be depressed the whole time. There's
right.
some moments of real like, oh my goodness, and your heart starts beating. So
Yeah.
man, what a brilliant job. And you're here in the 30th anniversary of the Sedona Film
Yes.
Festival. How does that feel?
I mean, it feels great to, be able to share my film with the world and
Yes.
to get the response that I've gotten so far and to continue to see how people react to the film is amazing.
So where can they keep up with this film? Like online? Like is there a website, social media channels?
Yeah, so my production company, Flair, is what the film is under, and it's not even just about this film, it's about just kind of creating art that is about the issues that we face in our world today and how we can tackle them, not even just by making films, but beyond filmmaking. Like, what can we actually do to help change things that are actually happening?
Yes.
So I'm really like concentrated on that, and my production company is about actually beyond just making films, about what can we do to actually make a difference and not
that's
just and go
part-
beyond. Because like watching a film it's a passive thing in a way, so you need to go beyond that to actually get things done. you know?
Correct.
So
Well, and I think that what you're really creating here, what I felt you were creating, is solutions. And
Yeah.
I could see you totally going into a whole political thing around this because
Right.
I think you have a very clear voice in this of
Yeah.
reality.
right, because it's about like beyond the politics. This, especially this issue, can get very like red and blue and
Yeah, and
black
that's
and
not what
white
it's
and this
about.
and that.
That's
right.
not what it's about.
about like the human experience, right? And beyond what you think about guns and this and that, it's about what people go through and the suffering that people go through every day. Not even just on guns, in a whole range
Right.
of issues, right? And we sometimes lose that part of it, lose the idea that like these things, these amorphous like gun violence or poverty or things like that, like we kind of see it as like just these broad categories, but beyond those categories are real people, and
You-
we lose that sometimes.
I feel like we're in a renaissance after the pandemic
Yeah.
because now art is really showing up to put a mirror in our faces. So
Yeah.
thank you for that. And I really appreciate this voice in particular. So thank you so
Thank you.
much. And please show up in Shorts Block 5. We just had another interview with Shorts Block 5 because you'll be able to see this one, and it's a really, really good film. And I think that all of us deserve to be on this ride. So if you're taking pictures out there in the world and you're sharing content, please use our hashtag this year, SIFF30, SIF30. And I will be back in the seat in just a minute with another incredible filmmaker.